Guys, good morning. How is everyone today? I hope you're doing good. I'm feeling real good today. I got really good sleep last night. Lily and I yesterday went on a really long bike ride, which felt really good to get out and exercise and see the sunshine and have really nice warm weather. I hurt my knee a couple weeks ago, and so I can't run, and even walking hurts. But being on the bike was okay, so that was good. As you can tell, I am not in the classroom this morning. Yeah, I think you know where I am. You can probably hear where I am. I'm on the napping couch. This is the couch that we take naps on in my family. You guys don't take naps on it, usually. I take naps on it. I've already had a nap out here this year because it was nice and warm the other day, and I was out here and I fell asleep while Oliver had his nap. I'm going to read a couple of stories to you today. These stories are all about hibernation. They're some of my favorite books that we do all year. And I'm hoping, well, I know that everybody at home, your bears and your caves are at home. And so maybe you'll have a little bit of time to celebrate your bears with a little hibernation celebration. But I thought I would read a couple of our hibernation books for you so that you can look at these when you do your hibernation celebration at home. Anna Bear's First Winter. Hopefully you can hear it. It's very loud out here. Lots of animals, birds, and I heard a chipmunk earlier. Or not a chipmunk, I think it was a squirrel. It was kind of like a chee 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 up in my neighbor's tree and Tim's tree. It's pretty loud. Hopefully you hear what I'm doing here. I'm going to turn it. The first snowflake fell and landed on the tip of Anna Bear's nose as she played with her friends. Time to come inside, her mother called. Why can't I stay outside? Anna Bear asked her mother. Because you have to get ready for winter. Come along. First you must eat a great big supper, said Mama Bear. Eat everything on your plate. Why? Asked Anna. Well, it has to last you a long time. Am I ready for winter now, Mama? Not yet, said her mother. After supper, Mama said, now you must wash yourself. So Anna Bear washed until her fur shined. And get into your nightgown, said Mama Bear. Am I ready for winter now? Said Anna Bear. Well, not quite, said her mother. Now Papa will read a story, a great big story. It has to last us a long time, too. Are we ready for winter now? Anna asked when the story was over. Almost, said her mother. And then Mama tucked Anna Bear into bed. Now you are ready to sleep through the winter. What? Anna sat up. I don't want to do that. That is what we bears do, said her mother. Soon the snow will cover our house, but all through the winter you will be cozy and warm in your bed. Oh, I do feel sleepy, said Anna Bear, yawning. When you wake up, there will be a surprise, Mama promised, and soon the bears were asleep. Just as Mama Bear had said, the days grew freezing cold. Icicles hung from the trees, and snow piled in big cloudy drifts around the house. Inside Anna Bear was safe and snug and dreaming of long, warm, green summer days. Mama Bear's alarm clock went off. Bring, bring. Anna Bear woke up. She ran to the window, and up through the melting snow a crocus poked its head. And then she heard the sweet trill of a robin redbreast. Surprise, said Mama Bear. Winter has gone and spring is here. Anna Bear got dressed and she ran outside where all of her friends were waiting for her. I love that sweet little story. If you remember back in January, when we came back from Christmas break, as winter and cold was kind of setting in, our bears arrived, right? They arrived in this beautiful basket. And we spent some time with our bears that morning, right? We played with them, we danced with our bears, we read a great big story, and gave them a great big bear snack of, what do bears eat? I think we gave them berries and goldfish crackers. I don't think they eat goldfish crackers, but that's what we did because that's what we had. They eat fish a lot, but we gave them goldfish crackers. And then we cuddled them tight and snuggled them in and sang them a little bedtime song, and we put them in their cave so that they could sleep, right? Just like Anna Bear's family did. I'm going to read another story. There's a train coming. I didn't think this through. Hopefully you can hear me throughout the train, but you're used to the train. You always listen to me throughout the train. You guys are so good about that. Bear snores on. This could get very tricky with that train. But really, you know the words of this book because we have practiced and practiced and practiced this book so many times in preschool. And we've acted out this book, and you've had turns being the bear, and you've had turns being the mole, and a lot of you like to be the mouse and the hare because they have speaking parts where you get to talk. So you guys know this book pretty well, so if you can't hear me, just say what you know. In a cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, and he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl, and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pit-a-pat tiptoe, crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. The mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. He lights a fire. The coals pit-pop, and the wind doesn't stop. But the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den, and the mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Oh, mouse," says hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn, and they brew black tea. The mouse sips wee slurps. The hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, and he snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share?" "I've brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor, and then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. When we act this out, we like to dance in this part, don't we? We get up, we shake it and move around, and whoever's the bear is sleeping on the floor. The hare stokes the fire, and the mouse seasons the stew, and then a small pepper fleck makes the bear chew, and he blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes, and the bear wakes up. The bear gnarls and he snarls, the bear roars and he rumbles, the bear jumps and he stomps, the bear growls and he grumbles. Ooh, he looks like he's feeling mad. But then he says, "Oh, you've snuck in my lair and you've had all the fun, but me, I was sleeping and I've had none." And he whimpers and he moans and he wails and he groans, and the bear blubbers on. Oh, I don't know if he's mad anymore now. He seems pretty sad. The mouse squeaks, Don't fret, don't fuss, look, see, we can pop more corn, we can brew more tea. And the bear gulps, and he gobbles, and he sighs with delight, and then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. And when the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, the bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. Hi, Bear. I love The Bear Snores On. One of my very favorite books. So that is what happened when the bear was hibernating. But look at this book. I don't know if we read this one this year. I know we read it last year in preschool. I don't know if we read it this year in preschool. This is called Bear Wants More. And you can see it is no longer winter, is it? This book looks like just like how it looks like outside, where it's nice and green. So it must be springtime. When springtime comes in his warm winter den, a bear wakes up, very hungry and thin. You can imagine if you have slept all winter, you are going to wake up and be very hungry. Your little bears will be hungry too. He waddles outside and roots all around. He digs and he paws fresh shoots from the ground. He nibbles on his lawn until the last blade is gone. But the bear wants more. Mouse scampers by with his acorn pail. Come along, Mouse squeaks, to Strawberry Vale. So up Mouse hops onto Bear's big back. They tromp through the woods for a fresh fruit snack. The berries grow sweet, and they eat, eat, eat. But the bear wants more. The noon sun glows when along hops Hare. Good day, friend Mouse. How do, friend Bear? I'm hungry, roars Bear. Hare says, follow me. There's a fresh clover patch by the cottonwood tree. So far he has eaten grass blades and berries and now clovers. We know Bunny likes clovers too, right? They nibble on their munch with the crunch, crunch, crunch. But the bear wants more. Badger shuffles by with his new fishing pole. There's a fine fish feast at the old fishing hole. They head to the pond and they sit by the shore. Bear catches fish, but he still wants more. Meanwhile, back at the bear's big den, wait Gopher and Mole with Raven and Wren. They bake honey cakes and they decorate the lair. It's a springtime party for their good friend Bear. They have a little surprise for him. Bear rubs at his tummy. He smells something yummy. And he still wants more. Bear sniffs and he snuffles as the sweet breeze blows. He romps to his home. He follows his nose. But Bear is so big that now he can't fit in. Bear wails, what luck! I am stuck in my own front door. Man, I think he did have enough to eat. He can't even get in his home. Mouse squeaks, poor Bear, he is wedged too tight. Hare tugs, Raven pushes with all of their might. Badger gets a stick, and he pries so hard that Bear pops out and lands in his yard. Since Bear is so wide, they party outside, and he still wants more. Oh, Bear. Bear opens presents and he gobbles honey cakes. He eats so much that his big tummy aches. He snuggles in the grass and he snores big snores. He is full, but his friends want more. He ate all their food. Silly bear. Well, that's it. Those are our hibernation books. While I was reading, I was thinking there is another hibernation book. Do you remember what it is? It's about a frog that hibernates. And I don't have it down here, so I can't read it right now, but I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna turn off this video, I'm gonna be done and say goodbye, and then I'm gonna post another video with me reading that book, because that is really your favorite hibernation book. I read my favorites, and I'm gonna read the Froggy, what is it? Froggy Wakes Up, I think. Book about hibernation. I'll read that in another video. I love you guys so much. Have fun celebrating your bears. It is so exciting that they get to be awake today or very soon. And I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.